All right, Kyle. Recently, there was an article published on the news and some commentary from News Channel 12 here in actually locally, right down the street with us in East Providence, about lead lines and water lead lines, specifically about North Providence, but more across the state. So this is actually really, really good news. I'll chat with you a little bit about what I think this means, and kind of just some general plumbing information and some topical information here in Rhode Island. So if we talk about lead, right, that's a scary word for a lot of people. We associate lead with harmfulness, extremely harmful to kids if it's ingested or eaten. A lot of people think of lead paint as a big, big issue. But in the 60s and 70s, lead, like a lot of other materials, like asbestos, was used in all kinds of stuff. So it was very, very common for the main water pipe in the street that the city is responsible for, that brings the water underground into your home. And that's how, when you turn on your sink or your dishwasher or your shower, right, that's how you guys get water at your house. Those lines were very commonly what we refer to as lead lines. They had a high percentage of that lead material because it was cheap, it was easy to install, it lasted forever. Nobody really knew anything was wrong with it. Now, as we've learned over time, those lead lines can leach a percentage of that lead into water. It can potentially become harmful. You and I were talking earlier today about, what's the city in Detroit?
Flint.
About Flint, Michigan, right? And that's kind of like the worst case type of moment where it just was a catastrophe for people in this city. But, Rhode Island is nowhere near as bad as that. But they believe the article was more about the $3 or $4 million this year and potentially tens of millions of dollars over the next 5 years to start the process and continue the process to replace those lines, put new copper, PVC, or metal pipes in, so they don't have to worry about it again. So again, it's a really good thing. They've identified where these pipes are. They know that they're bad. In the city, the state, and the town, along with the federal government, are allocating the money to the state of Rhode Island so they can start to fix them. But ultimately, it's a good thing. There's an issue, there's a problem, people are starting to rectify it, and moving forward, the goal is for the whole state to have no lead water lines whatsoever. So it's safe for everybody, and more importantly, for children moving forward.